What happens when power refuses to listen, when warning after warning is ignored, and a heart becomes so hard it cannot change? This is not just a story of plagues. This is a story of pride, resistance, and the unstoppable power of God. Stay with me till the end, because the final moment changed history forever. For generations, the Israelites lived in Egypt, not as guests, but as slaves. They built cities they would never live in, carried burdens they did not choose, and cried out under the weight of oppression. Their voices rose day and night, and God heard them. Far from the palace, in the wilderness, stood a man named Moses. Once a prince of Egypt, now a shepherd. But God called him for something greater.
Moses, remove your sandals. The ground on which you stand is holy.
I have seen the suffering of my people. I have heard their cries. Go to Pharaoh and tell him, let my people go.
Moses hesitated, but he obeyed. Moses walked into the palace, standing before Pharaoh, the most powerful man in Egypt.
Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, let my people go. Who is the Lord that I should obey him?
And just like that, the battle began. God gave Pharaoh a chance.
If you refuse, the Nile will turn to blood.
The river turned red, fish died, the water stank, the source of life became death. But Pharaoh turned away, unmoved. Again, Moses returned.
Let God's people go, or frogs will cover your land.
Your God can do nothing!
You are wrong.
Frogs came in waves, into houses, ovens, beds. There was no escape, but when the frogs disappeared, so did his promise. Have you ever said you'd change, but didn't? Still, another warning came. Dust turned into gnats, covering people and land. But Pharaoh refused. Again, Moses stood before him. Swarms of flies filled Egypt, but not the land of the Israelites. A clear line between God's people and Egypt. Egypt's animals died, but Israel's remained untouched. Still, Pharaoh would not listen. Painful boils covered every Egyptian. Even the powerful could not stand. Then came a stronger warning. Thunder roared, fire flashed, hail destroyed everything in its path. But once the storm stopped, his heart hardened again. If you're still watching, subscribe to Divine Stories for more powerful stories like this. Locusts covered the land, eating everything left. Nothing green remained. Darkness fell over Egypt for 3 days. No movement, no light, only fear. But Pharaoh still refused. Then came the final warning.
At midnight, every firstborn will die.
The Israelites obeyed. They marked their doors and waited.
No.
That night,
Oh, no.
silence turned into cries. Across Egypt, grief filled the air.
Son.
But where the mark was, there was protection. Pharaoh could resist no more.
Go. Leave my people. And go now.
After years of suffering, freedom finally came. A hardened heart can delay truth, but it cannot stop God's purpose. If this story spoke to you, like this video, subscribe to Divine Stories, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, when truth calls, don't wait too long to answer.